This next story has a connection to the woman and pioneer who created this TV station, Dorothy Bullitt. And here to explain what the Bullitt Prize is all about is Zachary Pullin from Washington Conservation Action. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. So first off, explain what Washington Conservation Action is and then its connection to the Bullitt Foundation.
Absolutely. Washington Conservation Action has been the leading policy and political voice for Washington's environment for nearly 60 years here in Washington State. And the Bullitt Foundation, around for decades, has funded our organization. We've worked with them, collaborated with them on a number of important projects and initiatives here in our state. So we have a really strong connection to the Bullitt Foundation. And as you mentioned, Bullitt Foundation was established by Dorothy Bullitt, who is an amazing businesswoman and entrepreneur here, and also founded King 5. So we're really honored to have that connection and obviously be here with you today. Bullitt Foundation, they ended their grant making in 2024.
Oh.
So they have sunset operations, and they said, we have one more thing we want to keep doing, which is award the Bullitt Prize in perpetuity. So they award the Bullitt Prize for about 17 years and then handed off that responsibility to the Washington Conservation Action. We had been a great partner and collaborators, and so they said, please continue awarding the Bullitt Prize in perpetuity.
Oh, okay. And so what is the $100,000 Bullitt Prize then?
That's a great question. So the $100,000 Bullitt Prize is really what we think is a catalyst for change. We're trying to invest in young leaders from our state who are excited about working on an issue or a project that's going to address conservation or environmental justice here in our state. Obviously, that's a big deal, really important, and it's also important for us to build the bench of environmental leaders here in our state. Obviously, we're gonna come and go and get older, and we need people to kind of be right behind us, taking the lead in the environmental movement.
I love the way you describe that. We need the bench. So who's eligible for the award?
We are looking for young people, 35 years or younger, from Washington State, or if their project or issue addresses something that affects Washington State, they are also eligible. We are excited. Previously, the Bullitt Prize was awarded to just academic folks, so a lot of times it felt like people investing in school or in kind of like a scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
We expanded that to include grassroots leaders and professional leaders to really open that up, because I think a lot of times people aren't connected to academic institutions and still just have just as meaningful and valuable ideas to help address the environmental challenges we're all facing.
Gosh, amazing. And you touched on this obviously, but again, just tell me why this award is so important, right now of all times.
I think, I don't think it's a secret that we're in a changing climate. Some people call it a climate crisis. I think a lot of our politicians and leaders want to argue whether the things we're very much experiencing are real, whether it's droughts, whether it's floods, whether it's wildfires, whether it's smoke, whether it's heat waves. These are different. This is not how we used to experience our world, and it's not sustainable. So what we're looking for are people to look at the very real issues, the impacts to our health and our communities and our environment, and not just have these small incremental changes, but big, bold ideas to help address conservation and environmental justice here in Washington State to make sure that our environment can sustain us for generations to come.
Gosh, so important, something we all need to think about. Thank you for taking the time to explain this award and all the amazing work that you all do. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And just a reminder, applications for the prize close on May 16th, so make sure you get that in.